Yo, what's going on YouTube? I am Germ here, and today I just bought 50 of this sticker right here on the screen. This is the Cloud9 glitter sticker from Antwerp 2022. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about why exactly I bought this sticker, why I think it is potentially going to be a good investment, but also talk about some of the potential downsides as well as some of the potential upsides, and just kind of what my overall thinking was to get, to kind of get it documented and also get some of your guys' thoughts and opinions as well. So, the first major thing being the fact that I think this is a very cool sticker. I think the Antwerp stickers for Cloud9 are cool. Obviously, this is the only C9 borderless sticker in existence. They didn't make it to the other majors where there were borderless stickers. They didn't make it to Paris most recently with the borderless stickers coming out as well. So I do think that gives it some rarity. I think that gives it some uniqueness, which could potentially make it a good investment over time. Obviously, Cloud9 is a very, very popular team and organization. They have a cool logo. It is a blue logo. It has a lot of just kind of really, really strong fundamentals behind it. And then there is the other things like the fact that we are not going to have another Counter-Strike major for at least a year. So we don't have to risk more borderless stickers coming out or anything like that. We don't have to risk some of those issues tanking this thing down, like a second Cloud9 borderless logo coming out. We're going to be good for at least the next year, which I do really think that this is a very, very solid 1 year investment. I don't want to hold this into the super long term. One of the potential downsides obviously being if Cloud9 makes it to another major and a second set of Cloud9 borderless stickers do come out, because we look at the HLTV rankings right now, we can see Cloud9 is ranked as the 5th best team in the world. Now, who knows how the heck Counter-Strike 2 is going to change things and shake everything up, and who knows where we're going to be a year from now. Things could change so differently. But there is a very good chance, obviously, that Cloud9 makes it to the next major, the first CSGO 2 major, and there's also at least some chance that the first CSGO 2 major is going to have borderless stickers. So that's a potential downside, but this is giving me at least a year of runtime for this investment to do its thing and potentially go up. Now, of course, the other thing we have right around the corner right now is Paris. A lot of people are selling items to save up for Paris. A lot of people are just saving up for Paris in general. They're not buying anything right now. There may be even people who are interested in Antwerp and Stockholm and Rio are waiting until the Paris sale, which, if you look back at some of the charts don't necessarily show us that that is the case and don't necessarily show us that that is the truth. Now, that doesn't mean that that's not the right thing to do, but the Rio sale actually happened in December of 2022, obviously, and we can see right here, in December of 2022, these Cloud9 glitter stickers did not go down. They did not drop when the Rio sale was taking place. They actually just kind of held steady, if not increased, during the Rio sale. So people who are saying, hey, I'm waiting until the Paris sale to buy Antwerp or to buy Stockholm or to buy Rio, again, historically, I don't really think, at least from the most recent majors, that the numbers or the stats back you up there. Now, you can obviously argue that Paris is going to have way crazier demand, that way more people are going to be selling everything they can to invest in a Paris and blah, 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 blah. And that might be true. But that's very, very speculative. That's just a prediction. I'm actually looking back on the numbers, looking back on the charts, and being able to see that, hey, the previous sales haven't necessarily, at least the most recent previous sales, haven't really affected the previous major sticker prices in a big way, if at all. And you can see that this is also true for the other Cloud9 stickers. We have the Cloud9 Holo. Same thing. If we go to lifetime, we can look back to, December of 2022 and see that, hey, they didn't drop, they didn't crash, they didn't go down when the 75% off sale happened for the Rio stickers. So I don't necessarily know if these things are going to crash down. Now, obviously, the market is in a much different place. There are much more people. There's much more demand for Paris than there was for Rio. And also, we've been in kind of this most recent bubble right here where everything has skyrocketed over the past couple months in Counter-Strike. So there could be more room to fall, and there could be more reasons to fall. But I don't necessarily think that the Paris sale is going to be the biggest indicator of that. The other thing right around the corner that some people are worried about is the Steam summer sale, where, oftentimes a lot of things will go down as people want to sell off some things to buy a bunch of games or buy whatever the heck they're going for on the Steam summer sale at a big discount. But again, I don't necessarily think that is a big thing that I'm worried about, because again, I think the most recent Steam winter sale was December 22nd. I think it started of 2022, which again, we already looked at the fact that, hey, these things did not crash in December of 2022. They didn't go down. They actually went up. So even though we have the Paris sale and the Steam Summer sale right around the corner, I think the next Steam Summer sale is going to be happening in like mid to late June. That doesn't really seem to have too much of an impact on some of these stickers. So again, not a thing that I'm necessarily super concerned about. Now, just because this is what happened in the past does not mean it is what's going to happen again, but that is at least what I'm looking out for there. One reason why I'm not going for the Cloud9 Holo, I actually did consider going for the Cloud9 Holos. Of course, the Holos are very, very cool. They're more rare. They look cooler. Is because when we had this most recent run-up, this thing peaked out at around $55, almost $60, and it did crash down, you know, to $24, $25 range, but it's already back up to around $30 right now. And again, based on its all-time highs, if it gets back to its all-time highs, which, hey, you know, it's been able to do it before, who knows if that's going to happen, it wouldn't even be 2xing from here. Now, hey, maybe it explodes, maybe it goes way up, who knows. But now that this Cloud9 logo is at $30, or this Cloud9 sticker, it's just pretty expensive. It's pretty pricey. And when we take a look at these glitters, we can see that their all-time highs are around, I believe, $7. Yeah, right around $7, and they're sitting at $279 right now. I bought 50 of them at a cost basis of $283. So just based off the previous all-time highs and stuff like that, it's shown more propensity to doubling or being able to double or having more room to run. I just think that these might be a little bit more fairly valued currently. They haven't had as crazy of a run-up as the Cloud9 Holos have just yet, but you can see that most stickers right now have found a bottom, at least a local bottom, and are starting to rebound. You know, people had this kind of hysteria for CSGO 2 and all this stuff, and then people maybe started to chill out a little bit. People maybe started to get ready for Paris, all this stuff, but now things are starting to go back up. Things are starting to trend in the upward direction. Now, obviously, the Paris sale could wipe this all out and could start things all the way over. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. But I do think for a lot of reasons, this Cloud9 glitter sticker is a good investment. I do think the Cloud9 Holo is a good investment as well. I just think that this could potentially have a little bit better ROI. And even if not, if things do crash down, if the Paris sale or just Paris in general, or the Steam Summer sale, or you know, if this just is overpriced, this is overpriced as well, because again, this thing was at 50 cents and it went up to $7, and it's still at $270, $280 right now. So, you know, even from 50, it's like 5x. It's very, very possible that this sticker is just overpriced right now and has room to fall further. If it does that, I'm strongly going to consider just dollar cost averaging down and buying even more, because I do think in the medium to long term, you know, I'm talking 6 months to a year, that this is a very, very sound investment that I think will be above the current price that it is right now. I could be wrong about all that, but this is just my opinion. This is my thesis, and this is why I bought 50 of these Cloud9 glitter from Antwerp 2022 today. I do think over the next couple of weeks, I am going to be looking at a lot of Antwerp, Stockholm, and maybe even Rio stuff as well as we get ready for Paris. Obviously, once Paris hits, I do plan on going pretty hard and pretty crazy and pretty heavy on Paris. But in the meantime, you know, I don't necessarily want to be sitting on money. I am setting money aside. I am saving up. But if there are some moves to be had over the next couple weeks before things get too crazy, I want to start making some of those moves. This being the first big, you know, it's a couple $100 or whatever, move that I'm making, and kind of keeping my eyes out for more. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.